News 8's Good Morning Connecticut starts now.
Plus, tackling MS one step at a time. We are live on the shoreline this morning where folks are gathering to end multiple sclerosis. Well, happening today, hundreds of people are walking to raise money for people with multiple sclerosis. Now, the true finish line here is to find a cure for the disease that affects thousands in the state alone. News 8's Renee Schmiel is live in West Haven this morning where people are walking to raise awareness to find a cure. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Steph. As you can see behind me, it's all set up here, ready to go. They've had more than 1,000 people here in West Haven High School in years past for this walk. I'm joined now by Jacqueline Sembor, who is with the National MS Society Connecticut chapter. Good morning, and thanks for being with us. Tell us about the event that's going to be held here this morning.
Sure. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for coming out. Today we're having the last two of our Walk MSs in Connecticut. So here in West Haven, like you said, we'll have about 1,000 people come out in their teams and their families with their supporters, their neighbors, all to show that they're in the fight against multiple sclerosis.
And the money that's raised at these events, tell us where it goes exactly.
Sure. So a lot of our funding that comes in goes straight through to research. So in the past 20 years, more treatments have come out with multiple sclerosis than we ever had available. Actually, 20 years ago, we didn't have anything that could help improve the symptoms and kind of keep MS relapses at bay. But now we have more than 10. I think we have up to 13 even in the past year. And so a lot of the research that we raise through walks like this go directly to research, but we also give a lot of money to programming and supporting the people who are currently living with MS so that we can ensure they can live their best lives even with this devastating illness.
Now, how prevalent is MS?
In the state of Connecticut, we have about 6,500 people who have come to the society and said, I'm living with MS and I want to be a part of your society and be in on all of the information that you have readily available. But unfortunately, multiple sclerosis isn't a disease that is reported by doctors when it is diagnosed. And that's one thing that we're really trying to push through as a bill, actually, called mandated reporting, to make sure that we have a solid number on people who are living with MS so that we can provide the assistance that they need.
Thank you so much. Check-in will be at 9 o'clock this morning, and then the walk will get started at 10 o'clock. In West Haven, Renee Schmiel, News 8. Good morning. The community is coming together in West Haven today in the fight against MS. I'm News 8's Renee Schmiel, and I'll have a live report coming up. Stay with us.
That was Josh Scheinblum reporting. Now, happening today, hundreds of folks walking in West Haven to raise money for people who suffer MS. Now, the goal is to find a cure for that disease that affects thousands right in our state. News 8's Renee Schmiel, she is live in West Haven this morning with all the fun going on at the event today. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Steph. This event has drawn more than 1,000 people in years past, and if you look behind me, you can see it's already set up and ready to go. So it's supposed to be a lot of fun today here in West Haven. I'm joined now by Jacqueline Sembor, who is with the National MS Society Connecticut chapter. Good morning. Tell us about what you're expecting for this event today.
Sure. So we're expecting like 1,000 people, as you said. It's the 2016 Travelers Walk MS. We're going to have people come out with their teams, their friends, their family. They're going to sign up. They're going to have some great music brought to you by WPLR, which is out of New Haven, which is awesome. We're going to have lunch provided by Subway in Crystal Rock after the walk. So we're hoping that people come out, enjoy the music, have a really fun time, all for a good cause.
Tell us about MS. What is that? What are some of the signs and symptoms of that?
Sure. So multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease affecting the central nervous system, and it happens when lesions occur in the brain. And depending upon where those lesions happen, the symptoms can manifest in a real variety of different ways. So every person who has MS could potentially have different symptoms. Some of the more common ones are MS fatigue, which is an exhausting fatigue, numbness and tingling in the extremities, and unfortunately sometimes it can even cause paralysis. So it really spans the gamut as to how it can affect people's lives.
How prevalent is this disease?
So in Connecticut, there are about 6,500 people who are living with multiple sclerosis who have told us at the MS Society that they are living with MS, but we suspect there are probably more. In the world, it's estimated that 2.3 million people are living with multiple sclerosis.
And just tell us real quick, we've only got a few seconds left, but just the support for people who have MS when they come to events like this. What does that mean to them?
Yeah, I think it really means a lot to them to know that their friends and family are coming out to battle this disease with them, because it really is a family disease, but to also get to know the society and everything that we can do to help them live their best lives.
Thank you so much. And this event will be getting started later this morning. Chief Meteorologist Gil Simmons will be here to be a part of it too. Reporting live in West Haven, Renee Schmiel, News 8.